Hello traders and welcome at this new Bitcoin technical order flow and fundamental analysis video. I just woke up and I decided to do video for you right away because the volatility is insane on Bitcoin, and I think you need to really understand and learn what is happening in the Bitcoin market. Most of the world, Twitter, YouTube and other educators, some people were even buying the dip as Bitcoin was falling, on alts as well. This is really crazy. They don't understand macro situation. I'll be showing you what was affecting Bitcoin. We'll be starting with this fundamental talk. I also was not producing videos for some time because I was sick for 2 weeks actually. For 1 week I had no voice, and the second week where I was recovering, it was pretty painful to talk still. I'm not sure maybe what I was getting, but I feel better now, so I can return back to producing videos, traders. So we should be talking first about macro situation. You cannot, Bitcoin is not trading alone in the world. It's getting affected by, Trump administration doing certain steps. So we are reacting down. I'll be showing you how our traders were getting perfect guidance from me, to stay in the shorts, to look for very limited longs. In the end, we've got the long as well. I will be showing you how you could be longing 91, 92k area, how I was longing it during the Asia, because most of our exhaustive price action reversal metrics were getting met. So it was your maximum opportunity area. We'll go over that, and then we can have a look on Bitcoin, what we can expect next. Yes, so let's start with the macro. First, I want to show you the post I was doing for our traders. This was really critical. This post was done on 29 of January. Yes, I was saying for those who watch macro, these are the most important things moving markets since Trump took office, including Bitcoin. So number one thing you will be watching, because you cannot just trade Bitcoin with technical analysis order flow, you also need to be aware of macro, because there are situations when those things are literally ignored as past 48 hours. You should be just in short. Tariff news, number one thing affecting markets. AI news, yes, we saw that on Nvidia crash, which spilled into technology sector and into Bitcoin as well. And then of course you have FOMC and certain news events as unemployment data and so on. But tariff news is number one. This can actually cause financial crisis, okay? And market is already pricing that in. So that will really send Bitcoin down, yes. I also want to show you on chart. First we can go here. And now I'll be showing you here. These are very simple template for macro. 1 minute time frame. We will go a bit higher. Actually, I can go like this. Yes, like this. So this was the point. Look at that, how markets are crashing here on Friday. This was the point where Trump announced there will be tariffs on Mexico, Canada, China, and potentially rest of the world. The markets were not pricing in Trump actually getting into new tariffs. They were thinking he's just barking dog and he will not actually pull the trigger. This was the wake-up call for the markets. And since that, immediate repricing took, not just on Bitcoin, but most assets in the world. Tariffs are very bad for the US economy. Yes, Trump can say a lot of things, a lot of positive things about it, but one thing is for sure, inflation will come to the US consumer. It means when inflation comes, markets are always forward looking, so they now expect inflation wave to be hitting US markets, and Fed is gonna change the policy. Yes, we were still lowering rates, but I don't think they will be lowering rates in the future. Inflation can spark new rate increases, and also yields. Yes, yields can go up on this as well. So US debt will be more expensive to serve. All these things are very negative for anything which is risk related, and risk asset is also Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is repricing down. Look at how we opened on a Sunday night. ES immediate gap down almost 2%. Nasdaq still in big minus. So market really negative take from Trump. I think the markets will be now waiting for Trump. He said he's gonna be talking on Monday to Canada and Mexico. and we will see what is going to be happening next. You just cannot trade Bitcoin alone now. You need to pay attention what is happening in the world. Some certain situations and periods of time are fine when you don't care and you just trade mostly on Bitcoin focus. But now these macro situations, you really need good news service. You need good Twitter to watch it. I personally use financial juice. Still need to log in because I'm on new computer. Was moving over the weekend. So yeah, you need financial juice and be in touch with most of these market moving news. For example, if Trump makes some deal with Canada, with Canada or with Mexico, there will be bounces on the market. Bitcoin will also bounce. Yes, so you just need to be aware. You need to be fast with these news. You can be positioned, but it can really add to your trade. Now I will be showing you how I was trading and guiding our members just since Friday, so you understand how I understand macro and how I was telling our traders to just stick to shorts, add to shorts, be very defensive with longs, and it ended well. So we were getting a big pump on Friday, but I was using it to we were already short from this high. Yes, this was covered in a group L. And this pump here, I was literally zero action taken on Friday, apart from this adding to my short. So this pump was used to add to my short. You can see I was just doing follow-up post, and you can see how market was crashing on these new Trump's thing. So definitely I was not looking for any longs, just day trade and swing short exposure on Bitcoin as we started falling. Yes. Now let me scroll down a bit so you understand these things. We go down. Need to find my post, because trader was asking, and I clearly said I don't trade weekends, so I don't care about weekend order flow. Even if you squeeze those shorts, because we've got some trap shorts a bit when Bitcoin was falling, I will still sit comfortably in my shorts and I will not look for longs. Reason is global macro fundamentals. If Trump confirms tariffs, Bitcoin and equities should continue down. Very likely Monday crash in equities where Bitcoin has a chance to react to it first over the weekend. So weekend traders needs to watch what Trump does. We've got further confirmation because on Friday was like main threats, and on weekend we've got confirmation from Trump he's going for tariffs. Okay, so let's go a bit down so you will see how was the correlation. Still down. By the way, we look at like market was falling. So you were in a day trade and swing short, but you were getting few bounces from strong areas. This I got marked as a trade area, multiple naked pokes. We've got the over 1 or 2% reaction, so that was pretty cool. Even that drop was done like this was the first area market was defending very heavily. It was filling a lot of limit orders, and then it exhausted market locally. So that was bounce, and then we continue down. And look at that, yes. So Trump threats here, and the tariffs were almost like pretty certain over the weekend. Only asset in the world which could be traded over the weekend is Bitcoin, and we can say like whole crypto market. So market participants, many market participants in the world were just shorting Bitcoin and crypto because they could not short equities, which they crashed on Monday. So it was like you should not be looking for long term. I mean, just scalp longs if you want from strong areas, but you just need to be in shorts. And you see how like this is market now opening with massive gap. Like Bitcoin was front running what is happening, what was gonna happen on equities. Yes, look at the line. So this is futures are opening on equities. Boom, down. Yes, so it was absolutely perfect. Now critical thing. So I'm getting back. It's still pretty late here. What I'm saying are traders, if we continue down, next major support is waiting at 91 to 90k. Hundreds of millions are defending their perps. So it's absolutely great. You are technical analysts. It's cool. You know where you want to engage with markets. But the real reason why you reversed at 92, almost 91k, was literally hundreds of millions of. We don't need to know what is that entity. It's just put hundreds of millions of dollars in Bitcoins, in massive walls, each wall like 500. You've got some like multiple 500 Bitcoin walls here. So you know when you approach here, you know there is big entity interested on protecting the area and potentially going long from the area. And I believe, yes, this is my assumption, but when you, because I was already longing here, here and here, so all these 2-3 trades earned me for take profit one easily. Was even posting those trades in the group, because already before you reach the strong area, you've got many limit walls getting filled. This already, like this alone, all these walls here can exhaust the markets. But you see what happened here when we come here, when we come at this secondary low, many of these walls were getting pulled, and you are seeing a massive move to the upside on Bitcoin. Even like you could see that on order flow on Binance, and also hear that with our templates where we use just sound. Many, I assume this entity canceled the walls not in like with fear, but he was canceling wall because he wanted to go with market orders. That was really such a change of character and like volume and momentum here. So the walls were cancelled, but this entity very likely went in market buying. Now you properly touched where there was like these first big walls. This wall was not even filled, so some traders probably use this as for the stop loss. And the entity went in with massive market orders. And you see that change of character, right? This was the strongest bounce since you were bleeding since Friday in terms of volume. Huge bounce. So the entity went long, very strong bounce. Look at the pullback, it's pretty shallow. There's also like encouraging sign for you. These people who were buying here, it was not just that one entity. They were getting protected. Very likely, yeah, just beautiful pullback, and you are still continue to push to the upside. Very strong push, by the way, if you measure over 5%. Yes, let me check a few more posts, and then I will be explaining further why this was strong area. So already few longs were taken. Market was also running liquidity, so it was like perfect storm. Look at that trade. So even though I had like 2 longs only in this drop, and then I was starting to look for longs in 90k area, this was the main winner. This is when we can say when your day trade becomes swing short. Yes, I can even show you exact moment when this trade becomes swing short, but for me it was the losing this low. Yes, because you've got multi-week range here. Actually multi-day range here from 17, oh, it's more than 2 weeks. You were ranging in 2 weeks over here, and this low was stabilizing the range. Once you lost that range, look at that, how market accelerated to the downside. You could be even adding, like if you want wider stop loss, yes, you could be even adding on the breakdown and then having much larger exposure to the downside. So this was one of the options many people did, so that's why we also crashed. How do you see where we ultimately stabilized? We are completing 2-month range rotation. I can also show you, so this was trade area, like this is the first area where I was looking for swing long, okay? We were slicing through, but after that I've got another trade area, and this one was holding. So my trade areas experiencing still massive win rate. Even that trade area gave us at least scalp here. Yeah, look at that. I was trading live in a group. This one a bit ignored, but it's okay because this area is much stronger. You've got much better confluence here because you are rotating 2-month range here. Yeah, 2-month valleys over here. So you will be bouncing. Market is very likely bouncing just from shorts who are taking shorts in 105k on Bitcoin, and profit taking started bouncing. So this trade area perfectly, you can even see that here. I can show you. So it's very clean. Look at that second area, sorted it out. So yeah, we were aware we can do rotation of these two. These are the 2 main pools you will be watching for 2 months. Bitcoin is in this range. Yes, you were getting you were losing, because how you want to be like super bullish on Bitcoin is very clearly you want to trade here at the stop, but you don't want to see acceptance here. Yeah, like this. You don't want to see that. Once you see that, this warning sign, point of control ignored. Point of control and high volume node got weakened because we were holding pullback already here. So this already played out, and it was like spent all the trap short here already provided you bounce. So next time you are retesting, you are now destroying people who are getting long into this leg. So move to the downside, complete the range rotation. Now you know you want to go long here. Yes, you know this is maximum opportunity area because you literally either start crashing down or bulls will be defending here. And you know shorts are on your side. Shorts will be profit taking and you will be getting that secondary push from them as well. So maximum opportunity area for you was here. You've got order books support here. Fantastic. Now I'll be showing you more exhaustive price action metrics. So we are getting blue bands, like they already started here, but now we are getting blue bands. So these bounce has order book support. Blue bands win rate is 85% since 2023, so absolutely no brainer. You will be getting at least range or medium time frame bounce. Like it's already good, over 5%, so it's still like day trade, but it can be even more depending on equities anyway. This is not still in Bitcoin's control, like no chance. So we are getting that. We can also see aggregate delta. Look at that spike, man. Look at that volume spike and aggregate and delta. So we've got almost 2.8, almost 2.8 billion aggregate delta. So huge selling. There is always someone on the other side buying with limit orders, so you can see this can exhaust market, similar thing here. So you are getting to similar threshold as here, yes? Look at that, 2.9 billion, 2.9. This again, these two thresholds, so very similar, and now you are getting that statistical bounce. We can also see on liquidations. So liquidations are one of the metrics for the exhaustive price action reversals. And you can see this was huge liquidations. Like on TRDR, I don't think it's gonna show everything. Some people were reporting on Twitter this was the biggest liquidation day since like ever, like bigger than FTX, bigger than crash on the Luna. I think it's not coming like Bitcoin had, like this was pretty big liquidations, like record liquidations. When we compare like even here. But when you see Ethereum, you know it's crazy. Ethereum actually outstretched. I think some entity blew up in altcoins market, not on Bitcoin, but on altcoins, definitely on Ethereum. Someone getting wrecked because there was 25% move to the downside. I can even show you the chart. So Ethereum is here, 1 hour time frame. Okay, so Bitcoin is doing pullback, but this on Ethereum was absolutely up like crash. Yes, from here, from Sunday, this move was almost 30%. Okay, that's crazy. Do you still want to hold asset like that? But you know what was the main reason? Like, I don't want to go to Ethereum, but you know, same like Bitcoin, if you have no support, like this was impulse pump, where do you think you found the support? Of course, after you destroy these people. Yes. And I think maybe on some exchanges you did deeper low, some exchanges a bit higher, but on this is on Binance, you took like huge liquidity here, so many lows, almost this low as well. So this was super exhaustive, and it was also a confluence for Bitcoin when Ethereum finally liquidated some big entity or just whole market and bounced. So another confluence for Bitcoin. Let's go here. So liquidations huge. So everything was shouting on you. It's time to go long for more Bitcoin finally. Also this drop here, this final drop for me, we can go to trades here. We can turn off this one. We'll be turning on trades. And for me, almost reached my final target, but of course I can do it like this. I was reporting live in a group. I'm taking another take profit on the swing short. My current exposure is 35% on short. If we start like bouncing much more heavier, depending on the news, I will be adding to short very likely, and also initiating new short. And also, you know, as I'm long here as well, I need to add this. I'm long here from here. This will be hedging my short. I'm now, I think I took 94k. I took large take profit one, and I will be hedging this. So currently, it doesn't matter if market goes down or up for me. I will be in profits. And if you start moving down, you will be very likely just waiting for low to be taken for potential swing value pattern, new range forming. That would be best approach. Depends how you open. Like in few hours, cash is gonna open on equities. We will see what are the real investors doing and how they are reacting to Trump tariffs. If there will be new sell-off wave on equities, then Bitcoin can easily return back to lows. Just be aware of that. Another thing I want to show you on that reversal, because that's your maximum opportunity times, and you really need to wait patiently for that. Look at those volumes, by the way. Okay, so on like already this drop candle was 3.28 billion. That's already such an exhaustive volume, right? Then you've got a bit move down, but another huge volume candle, and then you started pushing and reversing. So super exhaustive volume for medium time frames on this template as well. Just beautiful. And we still continue pushing. So yet again, order book sorted it out. Technical analysis is very helpful, but you need all those order flow metrics to help you to be exposed to the market. 90, you know, this area, like when we turn on market structure, you've got series of market structures here, and we can see Bitcoin found support here since 18 of November, since we actually started pushing on Trump pump and do first rejections. New market structures were getting born, and since 18 of November, you've got this box, which is still acting as a support. So until this box is lost, you'll be trading it as a support. You will be taking profit on shorts. You'll be looking for longs. Once, like we really, if we want much deeper pullback, we will need to lose this whole box, this low, and then you will be aiming for this curved liquidity. You've got series of lows here, so this is going to be very likely taken. You can, I think, see that on Tradingdifferent as well. Look at that, by the way. On liquidity, you took everything. Like, you destroyed everybody. But you've still got massive liquidity below, yeah. Massive nodes. So in the future, if market crashes below, then we know what to expect. And then it's going to be decision point here for Bitcoin in case we go for deeper pullback. So you can go like down, and you have two options. You will be creating expanded range here and doing like much from these points where Bitcoin found support post Trump, or you will be moving down, and then it's gonna be very likely cascading move down, a very impulsive move down, and for much lower prices, and you will be retesting this critical market structure here. 4-hour time frame. Yes, this is going to be a critical retest for Bitcoin in 74 to, we can say, to 70k to defend, because if you don't defend here and you get acceptance into this range, it's going to be start like of bear market, and you will be rotating this range as well. So we will see. It's going to be affected by the macro anyway. But for now, it's really simple, yes. You are long from these regions, you are still short from here, you let market to create new range, and you will be adding on a like much larger push to your shorts, and you will be looking for new longs if you retest the low again for swing, and you get swing failure pattern, new long. If you fail here, you continue down, you will be looking at this low. If no swing failure pattern, you will be literally looking at 85k. You can also see on order books how are they distributed. We can actually finish a bit of technical analysis, and then I can move on order flow. After that, I need to update my charts as well. So you see we're doing also some local range rotations. This range got rotated as well into here. So also locally, it was your opportunity area here. Now we can go to medium time frame. We already explained that. So yes, while you hold the 2-month val, there is no reason to expect for the downside. Lose that 2-month val, and I already got extension box because we are extending out of this box for this area. So same thing, yes, like here. Once you lose the val, extension target will be at 84,400 just from this, because people will be absolutely obliterating and destroying people buying the top who are buying outside of the 2-month VAC. Yes, so we will be ready for that. Anchor VWAPs, look at that again, they provided support. All these, like most of these anchor VWAPs were providing massive support on our first touch. Currently we are front running this one, and now it was acting as a strong confluence at the low as well. So you see you've got combination of order flow and also technical analysis providing you support. This anchor area, by the way, is tracking volume since this area, since 2nd of October. It's like measuring volume, including this smaller range here and also this low here. So pretty cool. Even as you drop, you still got multiple anchor VWAPs support. This is high time frame support from anchor VWAPs. In the future, I expect markets will have a lot of buy limit orders in here, because in this band, like, this is massive support from previous range. Yes, it's even it's even tracking volume for longer. This is from this high. Yeah, so if you don't want to get accepted into this range, you will be getting reaction from this box in the future. I think we've got the extension target met as well to the downside. High, low, high. Yes, 1-to-1 extension, 93k. Very beautiful. Here we are. And this is also helping our bounce. Just want to remind you, I think once, oops, this, I don't want to move. This is another factor I want to remind you, extremely important factor why I put actually trade areas into this area. In here, when we go to open interest, let's go to Bitcoin open interest. Where are you? Aggregated open interest. Okay, took me a bit of time, still a bit sleepy. So here, massive spike to the upside on open interest, and price was moving heavily down. Hundreds of millions of people got short here. Doesn't matter, open interest went down here. This can be also from higher time frames. Still, many people are trapped in this area. So I said in our group, this area will be acting as a support. I know it's very wide, but you have other tools to be like zoomed in more, like I was showing you order books here and other things at lows. But overall, as we've got hundreds of people trapped on the short side here, this is also helping push to the market. So now you've got three forces pushing on the market. Fresh market participants buying. You've got people taking profit on shorts, similar as me, since highs. And you've got trapped shorts who needed, like, if they want to get out, they will be closing positions, creating further momentum to the upside. So they've got now chance to escape, and they are helping our bounce as well. So that's why you mark your trapped traders areas. This is exactly why, because you will be getting their help. So this also played out. Pretty cool, right? So so what we can expect next from Bitcoin, just few ceiling words, because I still need to update the charts. So I'll be monitoring order flow. We can go to here. So first of all, your plan of action for good portion of the week will be watching Trump news and watching what are the equities doing, because even now current bounce on Bitcoin is getting down with the help of equities. You can see that here. Bitcoin bottom out actually first before equities. They were holding double lows here, and now we continue with the bounce. So it's gonna, like, in few hours you will find out how we open, cash open. If you see massive moves down, Bitcoin will be returning back to lows or not. Depends what market does, if it buys the Trump's dip, because Trump was telegraphing he's gonna do tariffs anyway. But yeah, we will see. So we'll be watching a global macro situation. And in terms of Bitcoin, we've got, so we are still pushing to the upside. There is zero doubt you already made really good money. You were longing here because the bounce is 5%. You should already have take profit in one. We still have, like, one of the targets for Bitcoin will be closing the CME gap. Okay. 50-minute time frame. It's still very, very far away. So you will need a lot of buying, but you will need, like, literally equities reversing to close this gap. So we will see, but yeah. You also create as not much resistance on Bitcoin, so it's going to be more from order books, where they will be pushing I mean placing new limit orders. Like on perpetuals is pretty empty, so they are still not showing on the sell side. You can also see we are protecting low, so in case we get back to lows, very likely this vol will help us for swing failure pattern. Very possible, because you also have spot markets buying. You can also see the bounce is happening with the help of new spot walls. That's what you always want to see when the market is changing locally the trend. You want to see new walls getting layered and like they're guiding price to the upside. And we are seeing like very good protection on spot markets on Bitcoin. 91k defended with 274 Bitcoin on spot market. So it's gonna be pretty likely if you get to lows, we might get another juicy swing failure pattern. I will definitely try that. So you already prepare for yourself for that. And on the sell side, we already start to see some 100k they're getting defended on spot market a bit. 197. The least resistance for Bitcoin is this the most impulsive drop here. So if we continue recovery, you will expect Bitcoin moving at least beyond this point. Yeah, so you trap all the shorts here. And then you've got the weekend sell-off. Yeah, so problem is weekends are creating very limited resistances. Yes. How it's looking from volume perspective. Yes, you've got these few nodes you will be watching. Pok is there. Very likely we've got some point of control. Bybit is not working. Second of February, so this is Sunday. Yes, you've got naked poker point of here. You can be monitoring, and then this one, multiple naked box in case Bitcoin pushes to the upside, so pretty cool. Still need to make okie-dokie so I can watch market properly, exchanges, because I'm on new computer as I mentioned. How is, by the way, the delta? Okay. So you see the bounce is coming still mainly from actually the leverage. So profit taking on shorts, leverage shorts, and also trap shorts are closing. So because you see the spot delta continues selling, but you're also getting like you are getting bull CVD. So you see like the spot delta is already, here is the low. Here is the low for spot delta. This was already creating first bullish CVD. So spot was still selling heavily. It also, but the price was not creating new lows. So already like bullish CVD here, and you continue like spot continues to sell, but we continue to uptrend. So limit buyers on spot markets are absorbing market sellers. This is what you want to see. This is really great ingredient for like for the bounces when you are in longs here, because you are seeing people are getting absorbed shorting, so absolutely fantastic for you, and also for my long here, so really great. Yes, not only spot but also perpetuals, small bull CVD here. Delta is already back to similar area like here, but we are much higher. We are higher, not much. So yeah, bull CVDs playing out locally, very nice. So what to say? This area we've got sliced. This trade area already played out, super precise. So yeah, traders, this was my summary. Expect more videos in the future, and we can let market work. If you are in a group, you know what I was doing, staying in short, adding to short, looking for limited longs. I got long here. I was actually telling our group and traders I'm getting long in this area, so people are getting aboard with me as well. We can be in short, we can be in long, and let market play out into the cash open. Once I do chart updates, maybe or Bitcoin will be having more volatility, then I can do next video on very likely tomorrow or Wednesday. Yes, I will try it every 2-3 days. So thanks for watching, traders. If you like the video, just give it a like and join our group, learn with us. You will not regret. Thanks for watching and bye.